94 on an L Citroen C15 Romahome. It's the 1.7 litre diesel model. Start by having a look at the bodywork and then we'll move on to the interior. Starting on the driver's side, driver's front wing. There is quite a lot of fading across the top there. No rust peeking through the arch extension. Inside there actually looks to be pretty clean and tidy. Bit of paint flake down the bottom, and there is a decent amount of rust that's been sort of badly repaired along the bottom of the door there. Whole thing could do with a really good clean. There is quite a lot of ingrained dirt. No rust coming through in that section there, and quite often you want to look down there, but that one looks to be all good. Same story along where the sort of camper bit meets the roof line down the A-pillar. There is a little bit of rust that's been sort of treated on the bottom of the windscreen there. We are missing the wiper as well. Same story on the top. There's another one that's been not repaired, it's been treated to stop it getting any worse there. Obviously this section is all fiberglass. Nice and neat and tidy on that. Like I said, it does want to go clean, but it's not got any crazing or cracking or anything on it. Windows are still nice and clear. Coming down the corner there in your vent for you. I would think be the hob. We'll check when we go inside. Round at the back, tail lights on both sides are bright and clear. Again, like I say, you can see what I mean. Decent amount of ingrained dirt. Does have leveling stands, so when you're parked up, again, no cracks or damage on any of the corners. More ingrained dirt, like I said, I'm not going to keep repeating that. That's your LPG cupboard down the bottom there. All your original Romahome stickers, they're pretty good generally. Little scuff down the bottom there. Around the filler caps, all nice and neat. Across the top, it's all good around there. And around the windows is nice, isn't it? No cracking from things being slammed. Quite often these things can have sort of spider cracks in them, but this one looks to be pretty good. Nice and clear on that window. And then coming around on the front, you've got a little bit of rust just there on the top of the door, and the same again there. Same sort of rust in the section as the other side on the front. Had a bad repair around the indicator there, and we are missing the lens. A little bit just starting at the bottom of the windscreen there, but to be fair, if you push on all of it, it is solid. It drove to us, this one actually. Coming around at the front, bumper's got a bit of paint peel and things like that, sort of like been texture painted. And the bonnet has some stone chips and some marks, but other than that, generally pretty straight and tidy. Actually much better on the interior. You come on the interior, seats have got a little bit of wear there, but other than that, nice and tidy, period correct. Heel pads all nice and neat. 108,000 miles on this one. Those Peugeot diesels, that's absolutely nothing. Nice and neat across the top of the dash and down the centre console. 5-speed manual. Into the back, and you've got a sink in here, your LPG below, vanity unit with a mirror across the top, a little wardrobe in there, 2-burner gas hob. We've got a fridge, and actually it's nice and dry in here. There's no funny smells. I'm 6'2" and a bit, and I can just stand up all the way, no problem at all. Does have Propex heating system in there as well, which is a nice touch. All the cushions are good. There's no funny smells. It doesn't smell of smoke or dog or anything like that. All your controls are down the bottom there. Like I say, generally pretty neat and tidy on the inside. Like the outside, it wants a good clean, but it doesn't look like it's been used and abused. And then on the passenger side, same story on the seats, generally pretty good. This side of the dash is nice. And then under the bonnet, 1.7 litre, 4-pot manual. Toby's going to fire it up for us. Toby's going to turn the immobiliser up, then fire it up. No, just start it. We have done this before, to be fair, as much as we make it look like we haven't. There we go. Turns over a couple of times, but does fire it live. Like I say, it was driven to us. I started it when it was hot, it was absolutely fine. It is now cold. He probably should have go plugged that a little bit, but other than that, starts nice and neat. Not chucking out smoke around the back or anything like that. So there you have it. Citroen C15 Romahome. Any more questions, please get in touch. Thank you.